Hope you are overburdened during this pandemic period. On one hand, household work, on other, your child care and education. So, child care and education is an important aspect, is an important duty. As a housewife, you have to play a crucial role to activate or stimulate your child at home. For that purpose, we have developed a model that is called Playing with Preschoolers, a home-based model for housewives. So, during your household work, you organize or you do many activities, and some time-related activities are listed here. Let me read out one by one. So, cooking time, breakfast time, bathing time, school time, lunch time, evening time, study time. So, first of all, we shall discuss what activities usually we organize during our cooking time and how can we engage our child in that activities so that their cognitive development will take place. So, let us discuss and take some examples. Please bring your basket containing vegetables that you need for cooking and let your child see the vegetables, and whenever you show, you tell its name. So, what the child sees and what the child listens, the child will be conditioned. So, let us take some example. So this is potato. So this is tomato. Tomato is a vegetable. This is potato. It is a vegetable. So this is pumpkin. It is a vegetable. This is brinjal. And this is a vegetable. Likewise, you show whatever vegetables you have kept in your basket. So what happened? The child saw the actual vegetable and listened to its name. Then you do the test. So this is called seeing. So now you don't show the actually vegetable like this. Suppose brinjal. Don't show it. Let your child close his eyes and ask the child, now open it and show the vegetable. Let the child tell its name. If the child becomes able to identify, to recognize, to tell its name, it is brinjal, now you are clear, you can ascertain that your child has developed the skill of perception or visualization. He is able to identify the vegetable by seeing or by perceiving. So that is one of the skills of intellectual development or cognitive development. You can do it at home. So let us proceed to, or let us switch over to the next one, listening. So what the child sees or what the child perceives and what the child listens the sound simultaneously. So there is a conditioning bond is formed. A conditioning bond is formed. Suppose when the child sees brinjal and simultaneously at the same time you tell its name brinjal, so the child conditioned with the shape that is brinjal and sound that is brinjal. So now you actually make the test. Let your child close his eyes and keep the basket away from the child and tell your child, go and bring potato, one potato. If the child becomes able to identify potato out of many vegetables and bring the correct one, then you can ascertain or you will be sure that your child has developed the skill of identifying the object, listening to the sound. So, the child was not allowed to see potato, but the child listened to the sound, that is potato. The child could identify the potato from the basket and would bring it. So in this way, you can stimulate two activities. This is called visual perception and this is called auditory perception. So next one is the smelling, because you know we have sense organs, some fruits and vegetables. Even we can identify not seeing, not touching or not listening to the sound but by smelling. So let's take an example. So here, so onion is here and you got it and wrap it in a paper and let your child close his eyes. Now actually let your child smell. So from the smell or out of the smell, if the child recognizes, identifies it is onion, garlic, ginger, coriander leaf, etc., then you can know, or you will be sure that your child is very strong in smelling power, that is gustatory power. So the child can identify the object by its smell. So this is called identification of the object by smelling. Then let us discuss the next one, taste. So you know there are four common tastes: the salty and sweet, sour and bitter. Now, so your child should be acquainted with these four common type of taste, and you taste this circle. You let your child taste salt, common salt, that we take sodium chloride that we use in our cooking. So the child would say it's salty, and let the child taste some sugar or sugar solution, or sugar water or salt solution to drink. If the child identifies the taste, oh it is salty, it is sweet, then you can ascertain, or you would be sure, or you can know the child has the power of tasting through his tongue. So another is bitter and sour. Let the child taste your lemon, so it tastes sour, and let the child taste your bitter gourd or neem leaf, neem stem, so the child will taste it bitter. So let the child identify the four tastes: salt, sweet, sour and bitter. In future, in higher classes, these tastes will be very useful. So this can be tested by our gustatory organ, not olfactory, that is tongue. Through tongue, the child can identify the object, its taste, the taste of the object, or the taste of the fruit or vegetables or any food that we eat. So this is very important, means identification of object by visual perception, by perceptual audition or auditory perception, through smelling, that is olfactory, and another is tasting through our tongue, that is gustatory. So identifying the objects by our sensation, simple our sensation. Another is here, that is touching. We touch through our skin, so we can identify the object whether it is hard or soft, and whether the object is hot or cold. So let us take the lukewarm water in a glass and cold water, the ice water in another glass. Let the child touch two glasses or two waters. So if the child identifies or tells this is warm and this is cold, so the child discriminates hot and cold by touching. So identifying the object, the state of the object, that is hot and it is cold. So another example you can do during your cooking time. You are preparing chapati. What we do? We prepare flour dough. That dough we press through a roller and we make a round shape. So you can actually teach the shape, that is round shape for chapati and triangular shape for paratha. And by that time you can teach shape, and you can also teach, let the child touch or press the dough. The dough he can press, so shape is changed. But let the child press the roller or the base, the wooden base. It is hard, it is not pressed. So you can teach, so this is hard and this is soft, and this is hot and this is cold. So this is through touching the object, the child can distinguish, differentiate soft and hard and hot and cold. This is very important. So my point is here, the identification of object through sensation. So we can activate during our cooking time. So let us come to the next one is separation. It is a skill. It is a cognitive skill, or it is a skill relating to intellectual growth of your child. So now keep fruits and vegetables all together in one box. Fruits and vegetables. Suppose we discussed about vegetables. Let me show some fruits. This is an apple. This is a fruit. And this is banana. It's a fruit. This is mango. It's a fruit. So you actually mix. You mix fruits and vegetables and keep in one basket. Now you give two free baskets for the child. Let the child separate fruits and vegetables. So this is called separation, means that will develop the skill of classification. If the child becomes able to classify or to separate fruits and vegetables, now you are sure he is intellectually sound. That will lead to his intellectual growth. So this is the skill of separation. It will develop the skill of classification in higher classes. So another is sequence. So another is sequence. So let me give an example. You keep from this chart actually, first one vegetable, mango, suppose here is mango. Then one, so first actually let's mango is a fruit, then tomato, vegetable, then banana, a fruit. Now you ask the child to complete the series. Means arrange all vegetables or fruits available in the basket. So this is a sequence. So if the child is able to arrange the objects in sequence, so that will develop the logical skill or sequential skill, that is called arrangement skill. Sequential arrangement, that will develop its mathematical skill in higher classes. So one potato, onion, brinjal and garlic, then you keep one potato. So let the child complete the series accordingly. Series means the child will be allowed, let the child arrange the vegetables or fruits arranged in this order. So this is called one type of orderly arrangement. So the next one is seriation. This is very, very important. So let me show you. So I shall show you. So to prepare curry, so you are cutting drumstick. So drumstick you cut of different sizes. So now you see one piece, second piece, the third piece, fourth one, fifth, sixth and seventh. So this is called 7 point. Actually 7 pieces I have prepared, and you mix it. Let the child arrange from the longer, then shorter, then shorter, and the last one shortest. So like this, the child arrange like this. So if the child arranges from long to short, so this is called seriation, or actually descending order from longer to shorter, or vice versa from shorter to longer, that is ascending order. So the descending order and ascending order you can easily teach. You can easily teach during your cooking time. So this is very easy and very important. And let me give you another example of this memorization. That is called perceptual memorization or visual memorization. So let us play a game. Let us play a game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let the child look at and identify the vegetable fruits and what you show. So this is an apple, you keep it here, an apple. Then this is brinjal, you keep it here. Then this is pumpkin, and keep it here. And this is potato, now you keep it here. Now this is orange, now keep it here. So the child is allowed to see 5 fruits or vegetables, 5, not more than 5. Why? Because he cannot perceive. So if the child is intelligent, you can actually show up to 5 fruits or 7 fruits or vegetables, 7 points. This is called 5 points. So one picture, one fruit, so one vegetable is taken away. Now there are, you look at, there are 4 fruits and vegetables. So which one is missing? Which one is missing? So there was 5. The child saw 5 fruits and vegetables one by one. The child listened to its name. Then one is taken out. Then which one is left? Which one is missing? If the child identifies, then you are sure, you will be happy that your child has strong visual memory power. That is called visual memorization. And if your child is successful up to 5 points, then you go for 7 points. And as per the Montessori level, an intelligent child can memorize up to 9 points. Up to 9 points. So the standard is 3 points, the minimum is 3 points, and the highest level is 9 points. So accordingly, you can organize the activity or game during your cooking time. So another is part and whole. So what is part and whole? And a whole, when you actually cut, then actually different parts are formed. And when we join the parts, then the whole is formed. So whole and part, they are related. Now we see one potato. So I have actually cut into 4 pieces. So you can cut into also 8 pieces. Now let the child join to make a whole. So you see whether the child is able to join correctly or not. That is one type of puzzle you might have seen, or you might have played, or your child might be playing. So this is puzzle, part and whole. So you can make it actually, you can cut 8 sets or 8 pieces. Let the child join. So these parts, when combined, now whole is formed. So the child can understand the part and whole relationship. And full, half empty. This is very important. So that refers to the quantity. So you are having bucket, the bucket full water, and another bucket no water, and another bucket half water. So you can tell this bucket is full water, and a glass full water, and another glass only half. So this is a half glass water, half water, and this glass is empty. So full, half, and empty, you can easily teach because you use milk, water, or a liquid actually kerosene oil, etc. during your cooking time. So you can use full. And even you rice. So you take a pot and take full rice. It's full of rice, full rice. Then you make it half. It is half rice, half full rice. Another is no rice means empty. So full, half and empty you can teach. So another interesting activity you can organize. Suppose boiled potato. This potato, boiled potato. So for boiled potato, what you do? We unpeel the outer derm, the outer skin or outer dermis. That is called unpeeling. So the unpeeling is a skill. And so whenever you unpeel, let your child unpeel accordingly. So that what will happen? His fine motor coordination will develop. His fine motor coordination, when he will develop coordination over the movement of his muscle. So it will help him to write a legible hand. So these are some of the activities leading toward the intellectual growth or cognitive growth of the child. So these are visual perception, auditory perception, identification by spelling, identification of the object by tasting, identification of the object by touching, and separation or grouping or classification of the objects, then orderly arrangement or sequential arrangement, then arrangement in order, ascending order, descending order, then memorization, visual or perceptual memorization, and pattern form. The part when combined, a whole is formed and full, half, empty. So these activities you can organize at cooking time. So don't misutilize your time. Time is valuable. If you know the technique, if you know the skill, you can organize the games for intellectual growth, cognitive growth of your child at home. Please do your experiment, start the experiment right now today, and actually let us know your feedback, and we shall be happy to get your feedback. Thank you all.